Thank goodness. It's Friday. Oh, yeah, Lofi Poli Sci podcast coming at you. Michael Pickering here. And it's everyone's favorite day of the week. That's right, it's another Good News Friday. And to the goodness we go, straight away to the press. And let's start off by talking about Australian music charts, because why not? An album was put out by the BirdLife Australia organization and made up solely of the sounds of Australian endangered birds. And that album has made it to the top 5 in the Australian music charts for December. This is so cool, and only in Australia. I mean, well, what can we say? The land of kangaroos and koalas. But here's a bit of trivia question for you. How high did that album get on the top 5? And I'm not telling you. Go ahead and write in and see for yourself. Now to Poland we go, and not talking about the politics of the region like we normally are. Oh, now we're talking geology. We're talking rocks and dinosaur tracks. Oh, yeah. The scene is a clay mine in Borkowice, Poland. And there, they've found hundreds of tracks from at least 7 different species of dinosaurs that are over 200 million years old. And in the words of one of the geologists, they found imprints of them running, swimming, resting, and sitting. And the largest footprints are about 40 centimeters, or in inches. That's almost 16 inches long. It's pretty damn big for a footprint, to be sure. And I love stuff like this because it gives us insight into the actual behavior of dinosaurs. I mean, fossils are cool, of course. They tell us more about what the dinos looked like. But footprints, well, they tell us what they actually did. And I'll be checking to see more about this after they study it just a little bit longer to see what more things have we learned lately about dinos. But let's go ahead and switch gears for a second and get you some of the flicks coming out at a cinema near you this weekend. And we have Spider-Man No Way Home, Nightmare Alley, The Legend of Five, Fortress, Striding into the Wind, and lots more. Check your local listings and let us know. What did you go see at the movies this weekend? We're always curious about that. But now, back to the goodness. Or, well, I'll let you decide what this one is. The headline from NPR's science section. Need to break up with someone? Baboons have found a good way to do it. Study finds. I mean, I read this and thought, really? Really now? What sciencey folk actually thought we could learn about breaking up in relationships from baboons? So I had to see. So, digging deeper, I found that this headline is bullshit, or at least in the way we would all take it. You see, the study was looking at large groupings of baboons. And when the groups get too large, they have to split into smaller groups. And that split is the breakup that the study is talking about. Not about dating 101 or anything like that. So bad headline, NPR. Though it worked. I clicked. I read. And the short answer for all of you out there who are wondering, the study says it's a process that takes a long time. Thank you, sciencey folk everywhere. That's all I'll say. Now let's switch on over to space, because you know I always gotta throw some space news in there on a Good News Friday. It appears NASA sent a spacecraft to the sun to get close. Like really close. Now, once again, I think clickbait headline by the Associated Press, but in that headline, it says, NASA craft touches sun for first time. And of course, bullshit. The spacecraft did not touch the sun, but it was the first spacecraft ever to enter the sun's atmosphere, which is pretty damn cool in and of itself. I mean, think about it. The sun is so hot, we can't touch it. Of course not, at least not right now. But as time goes on, as our engineering and our spacecraft building increases and the technology of heat-resistant materials gets better and better, maybe one day we will be able to land on the sun and see just what's up on our shining star of the solar system. And a last piece of news to send you on your way to the weekend. and an update and a closure to an ongoing case we've been following on Good News Fridays. Zebras in Maryland, in the USA. So, if you remember, we reported about 4 months ago that a few zebras had gotten loose from a farm in Maryland. Because, of course, a farm in Maryland has zebras. I mean, whatever that's about, I never did find out, never did look into, mostly because I knew the answer wouldn't be fulfilling. But anyway, they've caught the zebras, and the zebras are going back to the farm to reunite with the herd of about 40 zebras. What the hell does anyone in Maryland need with 40 zebras? And how in the hell did they even get that many zebras? I mean, last time I checked, and my geography's pretty spot on, but Maryland is far as hell away from Africa. Why 40 zebras in Maryland? Right in, Lofi Nation. We all gotta know this one. And that's it. I'm done. I'm out for the weekend, but you know how to find me. Interested in writing into the show? Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, myself on LinkedIn, email us, let your voice be heard. Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Peace and well-being to all my human beings out there. Much love and always the best. Pickering, signing off.